Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, remember we used to sit around and watch those high sci-fi alien movies and think, isn't that? Well, now we got confirmation that these UFOs, unidentified flying objects, are legit. I read an article this morning in the Washington Post where Navy pilots said for years it was an everyday occurrence seeing these ships. Somebody has said, Harry Reid once said, he thinks it's Russia. No way, no way, no way, no way. So how about it? Now, the way I look at it, folks, before we all panic, is they must be friendly. They haven't blown us up yet. Maybe they don't even have a concept of war. I mean, you never know, but we might find out sooner than later. The world will be united against UFOs. Biden's vaccine warning. I don't know what he meant by it. Yesterday, he got a national television audience in the afternoon, and he basically just said, if you don't get this vaccine, you're going to regret it. You're going to pay the price. I don't know what he meant by that. That he meant that we're going to pay the price from the government coming after us? Are we going to get sick? Well, what does he mean by paying a heavy price? But old Joe Biden, he was pretty stern. Do you believe it, folks? It didn't take long, did it? This Hamas-Israel battle going on in Gaza. Guess what? They are blaming Trump now. Yep, it's Trump's fault. Juan Williams himself even says it's all Trump's fault. Just think of the absurdity of that. Trump had Middle East peace going on. He had Arab nations signing peace accords with Israel. He had Iran under his thumb. Boom. I tell you right, the Democratic Party is the party of illegality, gangsters, you name it. It's crazy. Penn State. If you haven't heard about this, I'm going to inform you about it. Penn State wants to be more inclusive, so therefore they're going to get rid of the word freshman because it's male-oriented. Upperclassmen. Do you believe this? You're going to get rid of all those terms. Upperclassmen, underclassmen, freshmen. They're going to change it all. And that's going to change nothing. But that's what they're going to roll. Cicadas are starting to come out of the ground. Are you scared or you worried? I'm not. I think we survived the last cicada attack. I think we'll survive this one. But remember that snappy tomato cicada commercial. Snap, snap, snappy cicada pizza. All right. Cuomo. This guy. Remember he said he wasn't part of the political class? Joke. Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo, governor of New York, made $5 million on his book that was all based upon bullshit. That's the way this country rolls. $5 million. Andrew Cuomo's book. Nothing like being a good public servant. AOC's gang, as I like to refer to her, they are upset about any targeting of deportation of gang members. What did I just say? The party of crime. AOC. See, that's what they really want. They want lawlessness. That's what they want. They want to be part of that. Can you imagine that? These people, by the way, other gang members actually said that they can't believe that we're going to sell weapons to Israel. I mean, just crazy loonies elected by their congressional districts. This really got under my skin. A 18-year-old black man killed a 40-year-old white kid, apparently slit his throat. And he kidnapped him, killed him. I mean, I was like, wow, that poor little boy. And can you just fathom that? Think of all the little kids, 4 years old, 5 years old, around that age group. Somebody kidnapped him and slit his throat. A black man did it. By the way, it used to be we would just say a bad guy did it. But no. They've changed the rules. Just imagine, again, let's flip the switch. Every time we want to just say this. Imagine if a white man kidnapped a 4-year-old black boy and slit his throat. what is going on with LeBron James and company? What would happen? We're going to always flip the switch. Every time one of these things happens, we got to do this. Neanderthals of Texas, not very Neanderthal, yesterday reported 0 COVID deaths. By the way, this is Texas. Texas. Up there with New York and California, the biggest populated states. Do you believe that? 0 COVID deaths. How you like them now, Joe Biden? Warrantless searches for handguns. Wow, the United States Supreme Court unanimously decided something correctly. Sorry, Joe Biden, you can't just come grab our guns. Trump in June is going to North Carolina for the Republican Party shindig. I'm telling you, folks, this is a good sign. However, I just want to just read between the lines for you. You never know. Trump might be acting like he's going to run to keep people out of the game, and then he becomes the kingmaker. But who knows? D.C. gas stations, over 90% of couldn't happen to a better group. And Washington, D.C., out of gasoline. I want to find out what the congressional candidates or the congressional leaders and public officials are doing. I guarantee you they're doing something sneaky. While everybody else is out of gas, they probably got gasoline in big bags. This Gates-Epstein thing is getting a little bit weird. By the way, did I not call it? When Bill Gates and his wife, Melinda, announced the divorce, I told you, he cheated on her. I just knew he did it. I want to tell you something. It seems to me, based upon some of the time frames and the things that are leaking out, that old Bill Gates and old Epstein had a weirder relationship. I'll bet you Gates is compromised by Epstein. I'll bet you. Let's hope it comes out. This caught my eye. Pharma executives were calling all of these addicts through Appalachians pillbillies, making fun of them in their gray hair, whites, and their fancy-ass suits as they purposefully got America addicted and then called them. I hope these pharmaceutical companies, OxyContin, I hope they get hammered and hammered some more. The Fraternal Order of Police, the National Fraternal Order of Police, are being left out of the high-level negotiations of police reform. Tell me how that makes sense. Only in this world with Joe Biden. Andrew Giuliani, that's right, Rudy's son, is running for governor. Wow. Giuliani versus Cuomo, the battle of the Italians. It's like you got to be an Italian to become governor, right? Bloomberg, good old Bloomberg, cozying up to old China. Cha-ching, 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 thinking about the money, right? Unbelievable. The story is incredible. Check it out. It's on Bulldog Reports. Lobbyist rules. Joe Biden has already waived the rules. He wants all of those Democrats to be able to sit at the trough. Only in America. Last but not least, Joe Biden is going to hire, allegedly, private companies to surveil service members' social media. Wow. Folks, I'm telling you right now, if a guy wants to, or a woman, wants to serve our country in the military, and they want to say whatever the hell they want on social media that isn't illegal, let it go. Really? We're going to surveil? That's where we are as a country? I'm just still blown away at all you morons that voted for Joe Biden. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great Tuesday.